action, una go able to think a brighter future. So let me say no to this. Let me say no to
Sierra Leone. Push. You ma killer this is for them. What for you say?
Say not a kush. No, not a kush. No, not a kush. Oh yeah. Me I can feel them. What are they on me eye? We are the see me sister them. They die in the street. Oh. Me I can feel them. We are the see me brother them in the streets. Yeah. Some they link they not. Some lay down a guts at the sleep. Oh. So when I ask them, tell me say na kush. Nike pull roll and son of them food. They prefer for left the house, they gonna get so all day they kush. Oh yeah, say not a kush. Me brother don't want before in time. Say not a kush. So we they use the old age man young girl. Say not a kush. The youths them just they die. Say not a kush. Sorry we say that's a cushion. Hey, push for die. Say that's a cushion. Papa government help we are. Say that's a cushion. Hey, push for die. Say that's a cushion. Pop for you to say, is it all? That's all we say. Say make we drive kush na salon. But we life them.
That is so right here now. What's it they do when we put that in?
All right. Fumble them. Ona kushe. Ona kabo. Ona good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending upon whose side you they call we, whose side you they join we from. Fumble them. I know say on Thursday, I be say ona go yeri from una own favorite presenter way na Madam Matilda J. Cole. Unfortunately for we I will say fortunately for Canada, but for we, he engaged right now in this whole Canada election because the department where they work for involved heavily in terms of organize the election and all that. So even weekends, they work. So Fambulem again, Matilda not able for day with we tay after the Canada election way for be April 28th. So we go by God's grace able for see Sister Matilda inside May. So in the next Saturday's stem. And I will say, I don't know if I will say, unfortunately, na my boring voice and face when I go to see. But I will do my best for make sure say we talk about issues then a salon. And for people who already join for the first time, my name is Abdul Karim Kagbo. I is sitting for Matilda J. Cole, where the show na Salone Issues. And this show they come every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Salone, depending upon the adjustment to the time. But for right now, Salone they are at 4 hours. So Salone it will be 9 p.m. So 9 o'clock na net. And I want to say boku boku thank you. So me based na Canada, and me bread the way they allow me for put food na me family table, me na economist by profession. But I don't mean say I not sabi anything about politics. Because my own show on Thursdays na politics and economics. So I dey combine economics and politics and try for see how Salone go improve so the average person in life go be better. For be better today versus yesterday. But beaucoup people then will say, no, today trianga pass yesterday and enough for be so. Because every day for be better. And that's the politicians them they make arrangement for. So if we call and contract, the contract we then get with we, that contract they be say then go make things them better for we today versus the time we they meet power. So almost every day we foresee we life them na salon improve. But Boku people then go say no, not to the case. So fumble them, I go encourage you now for like una share because we want like plenty people them participate by this program tonight because again I know say Boku people and they take and say, oh my goodness, this story again when I don't come. But everything will be done assure una say every time we get update, we will bring them to una. And this update it throw plenty light on waiting some of we be on this speculate in terms of this warlord, Jos Leijdekkers. So Fambulem, I go talk about that, but the twist way I want for give at this particular story, but let we first talk about the topic and I go set the stage for now. So how we craft the main topic for tonight, we say drugs, dollars, and silence. So the drug issue would only get na saloon, particularly in recent time. And then the dollar we involve in terms of money laundering. I go show na a recent situation na Nigeria where they arrest somebody with 900,000 cash dollars. So $900,000 cash, where international law say the maximum cash where you for travel with now $10,000. But this person gets 90,000 cash now in possession. They try for come Nigeria for come Freetown, for come Salone, Freetown specifically. So we go want for wonder now saying, if not genuine business, clearly other legal ways than they where you can able transport them, where you can able transfer that money they go Salone. But wait to make a want for bring cash to the country, let we discuss that. And in addition to that, Fambulem, the other story where I want for you an update on, now the story about, I will talk about on Thursday, na my other program. So this now about the ACC where they force arrest the president of the Sierra Leone Football Association and now they don't release him. But before they release him, something really happened. And waiting at the major thing will happen. The Premier League, Salone Premier League, where na the number one league na football league na the country. So waiting happen from Bulem, this then tower and then say, well, we no go any side, we no go play the league. So as a result of that, what think can happen, they decide for say no. So they even pull a public notice. With this public notice, it talk about their stance. So possibly with all them pressure they then decide for release the man. But the problem now is after they don't release the president, according to the ACC, they say they release him because of the election we then call then call on Congress. So the election show say if what happened actually yesterday. So now that excuse they didn't give. But the fact of the matter na ya fambul them, that excuse they wouldn't give feel say a goal water. Well, during the I will say election, we see violence and katakata for them another election day. So the question now is, we all they ask, if Ben Kelfala now where it be the try for prevent this man and the other folks them, we now part of the leadership of the SLFA, for let them go participate in the election. Because we see similar thing way happen at Kenema during the Sierra Leone Bar Association election. So what thing can happen, Ben Kelfala try for influence that as well. And the influence, it do one or two things, but when the thing and they not work, we see how clearly it decide for rig the election. So this one now is sort of come through, say, okay, well, if maybe able for a be succeed for prevent this person or them people there, we now the Salone Association, I mean the Football Association, agbagba them, maybe them for be able for say, okay, well, the person where they want, where to me it come through, like say, according to the allegation of the FET, the people that were involved by the FET, because one of, I would say, the main driver of Mamadi Kamara, and we all know, say Mamadi, a strong SLPP supporter. Again, this now based on the news. I don't want to let people and say, oh, well, the thing they're under investigation and stuff like that. But based on the news, we can able to try for put two and two together and then see how we go able for make education guess. So the katakata way come out now. Mamadi and driver confess according to the news. And he say, well, it's try for the Agi boss. Say the boss send him for lek ego ib katakata. And the target now the SLFA president and the major executive members them. So Fambulem, on a member, we don't get several low level, I go say, elections in other country day. And waiting they happen. Politics they interfere and then kata come out. So usai salon they go, Fambulem. Una tell me, if small election like that, we not just like small portion or proportion of the country they involve. So why in God's name? Ben Kelfala, we all know say now that the tool where they use for intimidate people them, and now that kind of person they people then think say go push Salone from point A to point B in terms of development. They are big. May appeal to Ben Kelfala, given the terrible nature of things that we don't do. I go find after this administration, let it find other thing else for do. But let not venture for even come close to governance in that country. Because in my opinion, it don't do several things them way. It's very clear saying it's not good for that country. So for them, the phone lines they're open right away. And before I talk about the other things them we will talk about, because we say the drugs, dollar, the silence, particularly on the part of President Bill. So Sierra Leone's leadership under fire amid extradition drama and more. So now, what do we want for do? Because Boku people we then call they claim say then they support the government, then they support the SLPP led government. But Fambulem, I want to make direct comparison to Ghana. And we see headline like this. We say Ghana president responds to allegations of drug trafficking made by opposition MP. Una remember, this allegation at Ghana, na the opposition that they make them. The whole conference, and I go play for una the conference, na parliament, and they cite allegations. The president of Ghana not go after the opposition members them will make the allegation day. He not try for intimidate them. Waiting he say, I go show now where I can deep into that topic there. Instead, just imagine, the same day where the older conference, now that same day, a post now in social media, specifically on Facebook, I go show now that post there. He ask the security people for look into the case. In less than 24 hours after we the older conference in Ghana. This is not the majority. Unlike Salone now, two things. APC, then they sort of, it's like now they whisper for all the government accountable. Then they afraid because of maybe the government go arrest them. I'm not able to understand. As minority, opposition, now you una suppose for the whole every week, or if possible, every other day, conference for put fire, pressure on the government about all the drug issues here where they happen at the country. But what thing then they do? I see at one time them put out press statement. Oh, the government from the allegation of that ship where carry cocaine, the plane where they allege say come out from Liberia, but from somewhere else before it go to Liberia, and they don't arrest the people, detain the people, and then pay 100,000 and they release them and stuff. So after the fact, after we don't take several months, at the time APC come with, and now just press release. Oh, well, we need investigation. And the investigation, if for be independent people, if for be international, oh my goodness. Now we no day in a parliament. Now we for the make the talk then day. Now we for the talk then day. But una day na the reign of governance. Because again, na democracy salon de practice. Salon de practice, modern democracy. We believe in the three branches of government. And una the opposition, una belong to one of the branches. We na parliament. So if even una set a motion at the table, if even that motion did not pass, but the way how una go publicize that story, it will go far and wide for put pressure on the administration. But instead, una they make them as if una self not get any power. No, una get power. Una get numbers. Na the opposition, na parliament, and una get social media for like una bring them thing and day line by line, waiting una don't do, and some of the things they wanna intend for do for all the government accountable. I could talk more on that. For people and way they listen on the radio, I want to read the numbers them, so una go call. If you call from North America, we include Canada, the United States, and Mexico. The number for call we a toll-free number now 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. If you call from the UK, the number for call now +4420 80891455 +4420 80891455. If they call from Australia, the number for call from Bulem now +61 29 09 84337 +61 29 09 84337. If you dey call any other part of the world from Bulem, una no worry, we get una back. Just call we within I can always call the one port number. And this now we WhatsApp. The number for call now +1 343 997 5828 +1 343 997 5828. And una not forget to we get we radio station as Salone we na 91.9 FM and a base na Freetown. If you're not able to catch and directly, I will encourage you to follow and download the VOS television mobile app from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Just type VOS television and go able to see the link. So go able for enjoy several things then or several programs then na VOS. And for people and we no download them yet, if you download them, this now how it look like the app we VOS get, and you can see we get different things then we I believe say you go able for entertain yourself. And Fambulem, in addition to that, we get plenty social media platform. We get the VOS network platform, the YouTube, just type VOS network. Well, we don't change them now VOS television, so we don't kind of we're gonna need for updates the slide, but we don't push and we don't make it now easier for now. We just need for type VOS television YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, former Twitter, and all that unavailable for reach we. So Fambulem, the other thing we I want to talk about, and that's remember the topic say drugs, dollars, and silence on the part of the president were quiet. Sierra Leone's leadership under fire amid extradition drama and more. So the more now, another thing where I just want for talk briefly Fambulem. Again, I don't go say na the right or wrong approach, but I want for le una self stepping and le una self think or give una own take if this story where they can talk about so na the right approach the government they use. So waiting about the story. So as of actually today, where they go through the story or the news, Fambulem, I see say as part of the news, China then donate 27,600 bags of rice to Salone. And this now 50 kilo rice to 27,600 bags. So Fambulem, I want for read the article so now go get better understanding. And one thing as I read them where I want follow and ask on ourselves. From where this administration can have power, let's say President Bill can have power 2018, then show the amount of rice where China don't give. But two questions now, yeah. Waiting then they do with all the rest way China they give as donation to the country. And also, then donation here. Yes, it's a donation from the outside, but a donation or not something whether they say you catch me back, I catch you back. Now that's the Ghana, yeah. Because we all know where it come from China. Two things them two. Where one, then deal them can be kukujumuku. So then deal them can always get on hand business, not transparent at all. So most times we don't see in other countries them also that's they happen. What they can do, then can engage with the government of the day, and then the government can arrange with them and say, okay, well, now this one for tell people them. So una just comply with we. So fambulem. And waiting that they can do, they make then self get something them way na kuku jumuku, they cover them. So like I was say, the government scratch the back and the Chinese government then self scratch salon back. So now that way they operate. So now then thing and they positions then they I want for una them points then they I was last say. Now them I want for una identify and where they read where they go through the main story. Let una get them points then they very clearly. Because then they go now better understanding of the way how things then they go. So according to the news, what did it say? The headline or the topic say China donates 27,600 bags of rice to Sierra Leone. The government of Sierra Leone has received 27,600 bags of 50-kilo rice from the People's Republic of China as part of its emergency food assistance program. So this, and then say they assist Salone with respect to the emergency food assistance program. So the article continues for say the handover ceremony reportedly took place on Thursday. That's April 3rd, 2025, at the World Food Program warehouse located in Kisidoki at Freetown. So then they clear, say, this ceremony for handover the yes 2 days ago, 9 and 1. So it continues to say, during the ceremony, Mr. Wang King, the Chinese ambassador to Sierra Leone, emphasized that the donation represents China's ongoing commitment to helping Sierra Leone in its quest for food sovereignty and economic development. Again, Fambulem, now this China say, sovereignty meaning that for we be independent in terms of we food business. Let Salone go feed himself, basically. But from when I imagine, from Kabine time, China don't they do this. And we know about for now we they follow Gaddafi, late Gaddafi. We provide boku es Senango Salone in a form of donation. From then and day, they do all this for we. Up until now. Salone not still able to feed himself. So waiting for be different this time around. Where did they talk about saying this go help Salone for feeding himself? Let me read on. So the ambassador then quote him now directly from Bulem. Waiting at the quote to then quote him. Then quote him say, I want to pay attention, particular attention to this quote with then quote him. From 2018 to 2024, China has provided approximately 10,600 metric tons of rice to Sierra Leone, aiming to support the effort of smallholder farmers in increasing food production. And this, now the ambassador then quotes directly, just as they say, from 2000, let me take now this administration, from 2018 to up to last year, mix this one on mix so the period we just make from 2018 say to last year, because this one a recent one. So if you add them to that number there, it will even increase further. But say that don't they help? China don't they provide less to Salone? And now with sister network, we now the Bold African Voice, I will talk about this because the Minister of Agriculture will give an interview and he talk about this as well. But for some reason, it says something where you not be able to take back. It's time for us use the language that they use here now. Oh, now for the Feed Salone project and all that stuff, then they. But interestingly, let I just read the last part and I go come to the interesting part. He further highlighted the broader impact of the China-Sierra Leone partnership, noting, then Kotaya back. This collaboration has contributed not only to food production, but also to infrastructure development, pointing to projects like the National Stadium and the China-Sierra Leone Friendship Hospital. Additionally, the Minister of Agriculture and Food Safety, Dr. Henry Musa Pakar, received the rice donation on behalf of the Sierra Leone government. He characterized the support as a generous contribution aimed at assisting vulnerable populations in accessing food. This in the minister saying this donation it help for the poor people them able get access to food. Wanna underline that too. For let the poor people them get access to food. Reportedly, the donation follows a commitment made by the Chinese government during President Julius Maada Bio's state visit to China last year. Again, people the government go to have say, oh well, this now as a result of President Bio in fly and stuff like that. That's let we put the argument there aside. Dr. Parker announced that of the complete total assignment as allocated by the cabinet, 7,000 bags of rice will be allocated to the Ministry of Fishery and Marine Resources to assist registered artisanal fishing groups. Okay, so then they therefore show now how they intend for distribute some of their tier now. The remaining rice, he said, will be used for the nationwide school feeding program, which aimed at ensuring that children across Sierra Leone have access to nutritious meals. If I'm bulem, that program day, we not get to no way for know exactly how that program did it go. Una remember na similar way they call Resgate. Then donate boku res. And they say similar thing. Oh well, this go help with the food program and stuff like that for picking them and waiting commodity. ACC involves say they embezzle the yes. Maybe they sell the yes now market and put another pocket, the proceeds and stuff like that. So waiting get for be different from this one. And saying, okay, well, 7,000 bags, they go to fishery, and the rest, then they put them for feed the picking them. So if that's not the case, why not the agriculture minister for receive the rest? And waiting the Chinese ambassador say, it said now for the farmers then. And now the minister they say, oh well, the rest they go to the feed the picking them. So fumble them. That's don't show we clearly something where we need for concern. So I'll finish the read for now. The event included remarks from the head of supply chain at WFP, John Clements, and the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Fishery and Marine Resources, Brimer St. Kebi. The ceremony was reportedly chaired by Mr. Prince Cole, Senior Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. As mentioned in the report, the proceedings concluded with the signing of a symbolic handover certificate and a tour of the rice consignment. We fumble them, as I would say. Two different stories than I am. The first story, the ambassador, the Chinese ambassador, say, now this we dey give the rest for. And then the agriculture minister, in say, 7,000 of the 27,600 bags go towards the fishery and say for support groups them within that ministry there. But the 20,600 bag say it go towards the feeding them feeding program. And the report where begin between 2018 to 2024, I go encourage you to check them out. Now the Bold African Voice, that's now the African analysis where can they do, where they do analysis about the entire Africa, and sometimes most times in fact they give solution, if not all the time, they end up with some solutions, and they compare the country them way I can highlight with within they go on Africa in general. So within the same agriculture minister, within they do Kabaduam, they sell the rest, saying for let price go down. So now, according to investigation, this administration, they sell the rest the way they donate to Salone. They sell the rest and they give the people the way they import rest, the importers them. And we all they see where again terrible Imran, where he basically try for begin say, oh well, now the first term this under President Bill, the price of rest don't go down and stuff like that. So waiting then think say for be the strategy, they sell the rest to the people where they import rest na Salone, and then tell them say, we go sell them to now, but at the same time, where una they sell them back to the public, una for sell them at this price. So me family them, una tell me too that kind of strategy there, how it go able for sustain the price of rest for go down. And that's make way they be pull this strategy where then we talk about the strategy, say, oh, the government they set the price of rest and make it clear, saying if the small economics were sabi, the government need for do a lot more than just say, oh well, then get a meeting with the people and where they import rest, and the people and where they import rest they don't agree, saying then go put the price, then go stabilize the price regardless of the exchange in the foreign currency when they use for go buy. And now they tell we say, okay, well, they don't put the price of rest down. It get for be more than just for talk to the people then. Government get for subsidize that strategy there. And at that we they uncover so. Saying then they subsidize in the sense that sell the S at a cheaper price to them people there where they import yes. And then that way they then will influence the people and say, okay, well, because we know saying at this price we sell them to una, so una go get for sell them to the public at this price because we know so una go still profit. So in that regard, they una not get for talk about exchange rate or anything at all because we dey sell them to una in salon currency. So me famble them, you don't need forget the grip economics. We then do that. Tell me how una feel see this go able continue. Because clearly the government not gets that kind of money for say if they not get donation from China or Vietnam or the other side them, we then master sabi people them for plant yes. The government in turn go able give money, and remember, government they do that before. But because of IMF conditions them, government plan for do that, for subsidize. Yes. So the price now market not going to go up so frequently or too much. So Fambulem, now this I want for share with you now. And again, I go encourage you now for share. And the phone lines they're open for let we hear from you now. And let I check the comments them. But it's nice for let una comment on this. If una thinks say, waiting for one, the first thing we want for una comment on. If una thinks say, waiting the agriculture minister, the reason for the rest, saying na for let them go feed the picking the way they go school. If una feel say, then they go be an effective way for deal with this kind of situation. They say, well, them vulnerable picking and they don't they forget access to food, nutrition and stuff. So I don't know side the plus as money go come out, but this they said yes. And we know say that program they that feed the picking them program, it don't take a while. We know hear any update on it. So now the rest then get forget the picking them, but let we push that aside. And I believe say that 20,000 bags of rice all go on for that program day. So why the minister not be done engaged behind the scene with the ambassador saying that this they intend for do with the rest we they don't donate. Instead, they allow the ambassador for say, oh well, this it go help the small farmers them, and then they go in turn help for let them sustain the food business na salon. So fumble them. Again, waiting are the two difference that they. So why? We forget the intention of the yes from the ambassador is different from the intention where the minister talk about. So that day by itself, not the beginning of doubt in terms of waiting the yes day for. Let I display some of the comments them, but I really want for like on a call or on a continue for bring the comments them. We will be more than happy for display them comments then they for una of una comments them. So I say beaucoup thank you and welcome to we sister ISO 2D 2A. Thank you very, very much for where you joined the call. You joined the program. Thank you. And Ishmael H. Kamara, thank you very much. You say you dey watch live from Salone. Thank you very, very much for that. And Sister Isota Toure say, I hope everyone is doing well. Yes, we all do well, and thank you very much. We brother Lamin Denke say both contestants are green boys card holders. Well, I don't know if you mean, I don't know exactly what you refer to, but please elaborate so that we will understand. And we brother Samuel Sisse, they also encourage we all for like the program, share and subscribe. Do you me fumble them? Because the more una share the program, the better it can be for them, more people them. Because beaucoup people don't say, oh my goodness, una they share, una analysis them, they're on point and very matured analysis and very educating program. But we need to see more people them they share the same. So again, as I say, the phone lines they're open. So let we take a call, and I will come right back after this call. VOS Network, hello caller. What's your name and who side you call we from, please? Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yes.
Do you make people know your name and who side you call we from, sir? Please.
But that's this voice.
Well, for the people that we're not familiar with it, please.
I just want to ask you one question. What happened today?
I'm sorry, sir.
I said, what happened today? I didn't expect a message from you.
Oh, okay. About the program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I get the message very late in terms
Okay.
of. Yeah. But again, if you want for join, you're more than welcome to join the program, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We country there at the crossroads. We they wonder what's in the happen at Sierra Leone with all the news where they come on our country every day. I think we don't reach the stage where we for begin talk to the people of Sierra Leone. We therefore stop for play victims. We therefore begin look at how we go take up the responsibility for get we leaders them, let them behave properly. We don't have to use violence. But I think with collective voice, then go begin listen to we. But where one set they talk this, one set they talk that, it's not easy. We country honestly, it not get system, it not get institutions, it not get nothing. Now it don't turn to a state of barbarians. Small election pass then go effect. What has gone wrong with us? And this drug issue, we they underrate them. There are more than 2 cartels in Sierra Leone operating. And when the cartels here begin go against each other, then we go see anarchy, they take over that country. We need for devise a message, let the people of Sierra Leone understand, say, what is going on now, nobody benefits from it. Not even those receiving drug money. Because at the end of the day, that money has to dissipate. Because when the law come in, other things they happen. We don't see it happen in Colombia, it don't happen in Panama, it don't happen in Mexico. But before we reach that stage there, a lot of damage is going on to our country. Because already the people are highly traumatized, then they're in a high state of anxiety, etc., etc. May God help Sierra Leone. Now that I get for say this evening, sir.
Okay, and one for say Bokuchenki Fambulem for una we're not familiar with the voice of Lone Mr. Jamboree, Jalo Waking join VOS. Of course, now one of the regular presenters them. It gets two programs that we regularly can appear on. In fact, tomorrow program we now this VOS social media review program. That program day, Mr. Shilon, na the lead host. We now lawyer Shilon, and then you get Mr. Mengot and Mr. Jamboria. So I go encourage you now for now stay tuned. I don't know waiting will be the main topic we then go discuss, but they always can come with great topics then for discuss. So Fambulem, I go encourage you now. And Mr. Jamboria say something where I go talk about deeper way I come to that drug saga. It talk about that situation where we don't see now then country the outside drug business don't see down better one. Saying it lead to violence because within they happen, people and they see that money that's easy money. So it start with maybe Leijdekkers and according to Ram, it say you get other group them. So maybe other groups themselves get for team up now. So waiting they happen now because of they want for claim the territory and saying, okay, well, no, this is my area. But I will come back. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who said they call we from, please. Go ahead.
Yeah,
What's up?
Concern Sierra Leone, they call from the US.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Concern Sierra Leonean. Go ahead, please. Waiting you take on the program tonight, sir.
Yeah, so I just want to tell you plenty thank you first for the good work they do. You know, we all know them Cyan at the wall, how busy it is for make within you still able for squeezing and able for doing some of the information that done the show, that United Patriotic Sierra Leonean of the country. Let God bless you for that one day.
Amen.
I just want to
bless you as well, sir. Go ahead, please. Sorry
yeah,
for the
amen. I just want to give people hope, and let them know say that country there we don't get 11 years civil war. We did it from the beginning to the end. And Bokuma nobody feel say that war they go end. So I just want to give people a hope say no matter the state of ourselves, outside this government don't care we go now. Let people just get it believing and the faith say this regime of power go beating of the past one day by God in power. God will surely intervene. Perhaps who might know sometimes God used this regime for we able to know the terrible people in other country there because anybody can just grab no more and say one can rule the country. We know they do background check for no people how genuine they are to that country there. I believe say this now a lesson to every Sierra Leonean. For Lemon see done 22 years now in life, work. We're not even checking family. How we transform in family, which institution we had, how we transform that institution there, let alone we go take a whole country, we go gam. Honestly, we get for blame ourselves to certain point. Some, even though I know say not to everybody, because me, as far as me concerned, I believe say that country, that 2018, 2023 election was rigged. We all know the voting pattern of that country. It's not possible for a political party, get the highest seats in a parliament, then he lost the presidential with it. It's not possible. We all know that one day where people and they vote now for. Not like a desire. So we just say yes, indeed, something happened that 2018 and this 2023. But however, lastly, before the hang up, like just one the one them way the government they use for the intimidate people they use for the kill and all that stuff. Then they take advantage over people because of them. We say they get power today. I want make them know say the era where they live right now, technology not they forget at all. We get people like them like Lawrence Lima, we don't cause problem in that country. They don't go to them, but we not go ever forget. Time will come where we go play the record them. Even if they're not there alive self again, but then picking them, we go show them, let them know what in them papa them do in that country. They so you police, you soldier, where they allow government for the you thank for most of them killing here, they're not there for all matter be responsible for that. Maybe in a corruption cases with his wife, but we get at them na the army. We get the IG one a role now for the uphold the constitution. Somebody not go give you order where say na wrongful order that one day, then you go ahead and you go execute her. Now you then go get for all tomorrow. So everything they record there. So this na a warning for make una stop for the intimidate to my own people they kill my own people because of politicians them. They don't picking and then I ask so they further education and they enjoy themselves, then only they do the dirty work in that country. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you again and your family.
And God bless you. Well said. Thank you very, very much. And thank you. Let me take another call. Thank you. And call we back if you get additional comments. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who the call from, please? Hello. Caller, you there on? Hello. Well, I don't know if he all right, call we back, please. I don't know if he, for whatever reason, we now be there you. So the previous caller, he make, I will say, important point. However, the way how salon politics set up, and people then go see I'm like, it go sound disrespectful, but in a technical sense, not true. So this way, at one point, I think now VOS, somebody say, if even dog stand for APC or SL, be flag bearer for APC or SLPP, it go be president. That's, some people then go say now insult, but it just they emphasize, again, a metaphor. It emphasize a figure of speech. It emphasize how terrible we political system be. And people then go argue back saying it will be the same in America. Because you just need to forget the nomination. But the difference is before you get the nomination in America, except for waiting happen with the Democrats them this past election, and Boku people are even saying that make Democrats them for the most part lost the election. They don't go through the convention and the person we win the primary, now be the president, former president Biden, but it come later. People realize say, well, health wise fit, physically fit for like go on again. So it's like they shift the goalpost in the middle of the game. So then some people and they say it affects them greatly because it discourage Baku people them and then decide for vote for Donald Trump. In addition to the complaint of saying in terms of the food business, Tintianga and stuff like that, the inflation and all that stuff, then the economy now be they in great shape. And of course, now we see say tendency they for even worse. But let we put American politics in a corner, just one for let now understand similar thing. We some people then go use the argument there. So we brought they talk about saying, okay, well, President Bill Ashosina they refer to be get any recognized job. I mean recognized in the sense that that traditional type of saying job where me and you two go say this now a job. We don't know of any of them kind traditional job then they. And we know say based on the interview on BBC during the time of the 2018 campaign, he say it don't a venture into businesses, but all the businesses that we ATI for do, they all fail. So after that, show anything of saying a bit of work here and there and whatnot. So people then take and say, we get any traditional employment because we don't know if it work, if it be the work under the table or something like that, for sustaining self. But so people looking at that, and indeed, you for question yourself. And when you look at in leadership experience, people and they point to the few months where it be in power, and it take over in January, and then in March it hand over. So 3 months. So then they really no sober job now they as a senior person where then forgive you, we then go say you 3 months experience sufficient for like then give that position. That we all know, we all work off we don't work na institutions them we are high profile institutions them certain positions then they where you then go ask for years of then call them relevant experience. So not to just leadership experience, so if will be relevant to the position where they give you. So but Salone in that regard, we all know say President Bill not get before coming to the election, not get that amount of experience where you go comfortable and saying this man it will be a good leader for the country. But as I said before, it try for anyway for gain the leadership or the flag bearer of SLPP. Now just that anybody get for face for either be a flag bearer of APC or a flag bearer of SLPP, you get about 50% chance for be the next president. The same thing with America, where you able go through the primaries and win the convention and be the nominee of either Democrat or the Republican Party, you get 50% chance. All things being equal, 50% chance for you be the next president of America. Now, the similar way between APC and SLPP. We all know, say, and we talk about on Thursday, saying it will take a while for let we see a formidable force go able emerge, a third force go emerge in that country day for able challenge APC and SLPP. So the pain it is force na Salone. So my brother, I understand the point where they make, but Salone people then get limited option where it come to who that they for choose for them president. Unfortunately, because the way how we structure APC SLPP now then they design them in a way that people them get limited aspect to that process. America and other countries, them you they see primaries, then they force election to election, then they campaign, then do debate. People they understand them policies and stuff like that during the primaries, and where they're able to win them primaries, and then go into now the general election. But Salone, then they say, like now, SLPP, they talk about the low level elections and stuff like that. And we all see the plenty UQ where they go on. The same thing with APC. APC then say, oh, well, then convention, then do this, then that. The people that were very much involved, not that plenty. So as a result, not just handful of people, they shove the leadership now people in throat. Because after we don't go through that process, whether not bribery now or whatever way, and then Salon people are only faced with two choices, particularly last election, waiting President Bio do. He absorb the two party them way be in a parliament in addition to APC and SLPP. So he absorbed them to the SLPP. We make now we face only them two party in a parliament. So the people then get limited choice. Even if they no want APC and SLPP. So the choice is not for vote. And if you not vote, then go still end up forget a winner. Because the people that will vote, now then go make the decision. So again, it's like the less of two evils. So my brother, now then the force we need for see how we able for influence the political party them. If yes, now APC SLPP they continue for they in power, but let them do primaries where they make an open and they allow people them where anybody as long as you register at the party, you for able for face the people them. Enough for be as a result of, oh, you don't stay with the party, so then go and pick you. No, enough for be that way. If for be based on your message, look, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, in fact, as a matter of fact, in a lifetime, it be more of in life as Democrat compared to as Republican. So he joined the Republican Party not too long, if I'm not mistaken. The first time where he declared himself as Republican, now the way on during that 2006 campaign and stuff. So Fambul them, if we now look at this whole saga, you go see say Salone for let we develop and let we able for choose people that will go say, I don't know if I go say the right people them, but for let we go increase the option of quality candidates them, the need for do that. And sadly enough, even the presidential election, we see this past election, then all any debate. So if people are not able for come to the people them in a platform where you go able to ask your opponent and Salon people them go able to ask questions and stuff, how then people are go able for answer your questions them, and how you go able tell say they care about you, then they in then they in control. So now the party no more we rely on, and the party now we all know what's in happen there. Now favoritism and who that get money now they prevail, or who that get influence within the party now they prevail. So not to by merit base at all. And that's wrong. Because again, as I say, let we pick good example from the other countries then. Canada, for example, then go through elections within them party and where people then fairly, and that's make the one that way lost, they not get any animosity because they see the process free and fair. So now they go into the general elections. And the general elections now, the average Canadian person now go decide if this person will sort of the win with na him na the prime minister now, if they forgive him a 4-year term. Let me take calls and then okay. Yeah, unfortunately, this person would have lost but let we go and see if we can take additional call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who side you call from, please. What's up? Go ahead.
Mr. Kapo, good morning. How are you?
Now you yeah, make let people I they do well, brother, but make let people know that now you please.
Yeah, this not Salone first.
Okay. Thank you.
Last man standing.
Okay, thank you so much, brother Salon first. Go ahead, please.
Mr. Kapo,
Waiting.
I need a clarification from you. What you can mean can talk say you not Jewish citizen, you not get veto right for votes in Salone
Mina
or
waiting.
participate. You not Jewish citizen in Canada, you not get veto power for votes in Salone or participate.
No, I not say so. I not get veto power. That's first, but I not say I know we will participate. I say we the diasporas, we within our diaspora, we not get mechanism whereby we can vote to Saudi. So now that I mean, but the
I
thing
don't
about
believe
that,
that's what he was saying.
the
Even
thing
last
about
week, even last week or this week, you can talk say you know go able to vote na Salone. But again, I'm mad at
no,
you in
no,
the
no.
na UK for that long.
Like clarify, but that dual citizenship. I say I not go able run for elected office
But you
because the
can vote.
constitution allow yes you dey vote, but you not go be voted for according to the constitution. And the only way when I go able for vote if I go physically, na salon go register, and
Okay.
then the time for the election I go back, and we all know
Mm-hmm.
say that in a very expensive process.
So na
So
then they mad at you in bido.
I be mean say as diaspora, we within at the diaspora, like other countries, them we then go day outside of the country and still able vote. We salon no reach date. Now that I mean, if you not get unclear, I hope that they
Mm-hmm.
clarifies.
So mad at you and go through the proper process. Meaning he lived in a salon for 3 years or more before he able to run.
I don't know. I don't know. To me, now the opposition or the people that way they run against and then get for bring that case thing. So
So
I don't. And you
Madabio, before he become president, he gave up in dual citizen UK.
I don't know if he be get dual citizenship. I don't
Okay,
know.
I want give the assignment, make he investigate that, so that he
I
make
know.
an.
I know they do this. I again, the time they run. I know they do that.
No,
You,
he
even
just say no. This now policy important then na
yeah, but
na.
if you know, you share it with the people then.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah. So not
So
to yes to me.
the man then at the
If
same position with they. The man come on a UK, ego na in the president na salon. So after he can talk say, well me I not get me I not go able vote and I not go able do so. I say, so waiting at the difference with Madabio. If Madabio they go and they say they go take power and why is it a different for we now?
I think
So
they mix things up though.
no no no.
The example, and again, I be don't say on this program. In this case, for like clarify, you time go dey on, and then if you time end, call we back.
See, that's the
The
problem. You not like somebody they challenge you. That's the problem about this now. Law have PM and law discuss the situation, not to attack at they ask you questions, say you don't time and time again, go listen to your recording. Go back to the record. Time and time again, you they talk, say, you they pull chest back, say, you not Canadian citizen, you not get no right for voting or participate. But you get the right for talk about salon issue. So waiting, we want to waiting, mother being do different. Let me they try for actually for clarify. You're not journalist. Now this they talk about this about Salone program issues. I dey ask you simple question. Wetin matter be you? Because like he did the last caller talk, we don't for vet them people then they. So you want to just give Chris man power na Salone. Again, me second topic, love forget about that. Let the people there either they listen, make them judge. On me they say, secondly, this is the problem again they talk about. They push democracy. Democracy not flexible enough for winner Salone. Enough flexible. That's one. And I don't think Sierra Leonean people then they're mature enough for do the right thing and vote for the best interest of Salone. Why? I will name one. We'll get regional people that they vote based on regional issues. If you know there, you vote as SLPP. That's one. So we need to discuss that this democracy will they push. I not see if they bear any fruit. Yes, there's good and bad into it. You know, you got the right to vote, but we shouldn't just limit it to voting. We will also look at whether the fundamental principle that they actually they work now the country, now the people their life. And I don't
All
think
right.
it's happening right now. It's not.
For tell you Boku thank you. We don't give additional 1 minute. They are call we back. Yeah. I just clarify. I don't know waiting they gone with this way, brother. I really not able to understand waiting an intention where it can they call na this program. I don't know if enough for attack me or it deliberately not even listen. Like it give reference to waiting I say. I therefore make them very clear. And me as somebody will believe in law. I believe in the rule of law. So I make them clear, saying me get dual citizenship. And it then our constitution where we pull section 76, saying if you naturalize now any other country voluntarily, you become citizen, you not qualify for run as a parliamentarian. And as the parliamentarian at the threshold that for even run for president. Say if you not qualify for run as parliamentarian, automatically you not qualify for run as president. So I make it clear, say because of that, and me go respect the constitution. So I not qualify for run for public office, na Salone. Now that I say. And I go back further and saying, as we were then at the diaspora, to the best of me knowledge, we not go able for vote big from the diaspora because we not get that mechanism there in place yet. So yes, as Sierra Leonean, as dual citizen, I can vote for somebody, but the constitution not allow for let people vote for me. So I want to let you get unclear and clear can they talk me, brother. And that way they say, oh, I don't let people and challenge me and stuff. I clarify for you. And you, they kind of just go around and beat with no sense at all. And then you say, me no want let people and challenge me. If me, that way when me think about the country, now so boku people and think about that country they go way before. I make it clear. Saying if even waiting they do so. I remember last program on Thursday. People and say, oh, Mr. Kagbo, you go qualify for be finance minister. Another person say you go qualify for be the governor and stuff. I make it clear. Probably because I don't work as economist for Canada, the federal government, as a matter of fact, for over 20 years combined. So then therefore talk about something and I don't get no relation or influence. So now based on I believe. my competence make her able for work for the federal government for this long. So I believe, say, I get plenty, I don't acquire plenty experience enough for let I go make a difference in a salon. But I make it clear, saying, because I respect the Constitution, and the Constitution say I not qualify for run for any public office. Because even as minister, you get for satisfy the minimum requirement way for make you be parliamentarian. And that means if you voluntarily be a citizen other than Sierra Leonean citizen, you not qualify. And me no go give up my Canadian citizenship because of politics. I not go do that. So now he make them platform here, they offer me solution, they explain how they can go about things in a way, in my own little way, for give back to me country, brother. I don't get anything at stake for say I intend. And now the question where you they say, what's are the difference between me and Mother Bill? Not to me responsibility. You get kind of programs them or even a commission. You get the opposition, and they know the constitution. So now them it just start like waiting be happen during the election. I make it clear, saying APC for go court. So not to me responsibility, because in the first place, according to the constitution, according to even the act, the 2022 act, saying if you vote na the election as Sierra Leonean, you get right for go na court for challenge the results. I not be vote, so I not qualify. So meaning that I can, me by myself, not go able for take the ECSL to court. So my brother, try for understand me. Now clear the talk, not to English or Chinese. Try for understand me, and I they make sure say again, people and way want for come na ya and say can attack me credibility and stuff. Oh, I go continue for fail. I don't know what's in your own intention. And in fact, you don't say you intend for go be president and stuff, and then you they disgrace yourself in this way. So far, to me, I don't know you personally, but the way where you don't display you talent or you argument, you know, you go be terrible president. Let me take a call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's in your name and who say you they call me from, please? Go ahead. What's up?
Concern Sierra Leone again. They call from the US.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Concern Sierra Leonean. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Regarding this last caller asked if na Christmas na give power na salon, you know. So basically I know for say, you know, na Christmas, because now only Christmas and they give power to Christmas, you know. The written so clear na the wall. You know, I know say a lot of people and therefore be the tower for this government yesterday. They don't regret it now by now, because we all know the promises the way the Mother being government make to the people of Sierra Leone. You know, where one of them, we tell people and say they not deserve to buy a bag of rice 200,000, but now they buy a bag of rice over 1 million. You know, bag of rice go up, they not come and apologize to the people of Sierra Leone. But where they manage for put and down through that Yuki way, because I know say now that rest where China give. Now the rest then they try for sell so. But when that rest they done, eventually the price will get for go up back again to, you know, how the price did before when they can try for put and down. You know, you see the problem we get for the accept we fault and find solution and move forward. If you themselves you seek if you not accept say you sick in the first place, how you go able to forget medicine where you go take for make you heal last sick day? You know, the people of Sierra Leone, we don't make a mistake. We don't make a mistake. You know, we don't make that mistake there. And at the system, we still try for do that same mistake they will be done do, because most of the people and why they see they come up for APC self as flag bearer right now, you know. Some of them people and they get criminal case them. And we all know what's happened the past election. Samura Kamara left the appeal court say almost towards the election. You know, so then get for the check people them where not get criminal record. You know, because we know the system, how the system they operate in that country there. You know, the government of the day go use their own veto power, you know, all kind means for able for muscle you. You know, the reason why make you see APC party get so much energy for attack themselves rather than attacking the government of the day, we don't can destroy we country name through drugs, you know, inflation and all that stuff. Then the opposition gets so much thing for talk about, but then choose not for the talk on that, you know, and just they attack themselves. Samura Camp go attack the executive camp self, they attack Samura and all that stuff. Then the reason being that because most of them guys they get corruption case system. When Madam Yo don't done away with the commission of inquiry, you know, all some of them people they are accountable. Now for like you know say the man a selfish and greedy man, wicked man, he just care about himself. What did he do? He only reports them they use that against them. Even Minkalu when I the APC chairman, instead we get corruption case. When last we don't see Mikalu come and condemn this government or then talk about this drugs business, because they know very well say the day when they choose for attack this government, you know, the next minute then go begin to invite them as CID, you know, for the intimidate them. So now that strategy that this government they use, you know, for let them they get away with what them they do. They find out say not for in the interest of the people, but for in your selfish interest. You know what I mean? Now for new selfish interest. And let that brother they also know back again say, not for everybody within the diaspora who have to be a leader in that country. You know, so man just lacking country genuinely a want for let a country go before, because most of we can this country as we fortunate we can don't grow up. You know, we know the system, yeah. Right. We want to go back home and go rest. You know, exactly. Not so for again. Thank you. God bless you, my brother.
Yeah, you too, sir. Thank you very much. And yeah, call me back if you think of additional please. Okay, Fambulem, it look like say time one bet we, so we go straight now to the main topic. But let me take one more call. Yeah. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and say they call we from, please.
China, so Pablo, this is Udi Mustafa, the call from Leicester.
Thank you so much, Udi. Go ahead, please.
I be for don't answer that, my brother. We talk about mother view qualification or not, but you know, didn't me at least because of the 3 minutes, because I know all about those things, but not to that I go for. The 2018 election, this narrative, a lot of people and not they talk about them, because I always say, we also alone people them the information we didn't give them from which other ever angle, now they take reasoning with. They don't get their own reasoning ability, or I don't know. Matter you know means say when somebody win a parliamentary, that means if we win the majority vote now, I mean I didn't call it constituency constituency system of election. Because for instance, Marabio, the SLPP can win 30-something% of the vote, or 40%, 45%, now all of Freetown. ABC win 55, they win all the seats them. So then they compete, but they know able to win one seat. The UK and I so out there right now. So that 400 seats or 400 and something with the conservative, the Labour then get, they don't even get 40% of the vote too, but they don't take all the seats them. That's what it be. Because now with the practice. But they always say, oh, it's not possible to say somebody win the parliamentary majority, you go lose the votes. No, you know, be the same. It not be the same because yanda na the total and the add up. Yanda na the seat them. You beat the person by one vote. Self, you don't lose. You don't win. You don't win the seat. This nine they not take into account. Even then people there don't can talk then fake civil society the people in a salon like Avalavali and Emmanuel Abdul Tommy something the name something Tommy. They don't talk anything there. So the APC win the parliamentary majority because of the constituency system, and that 2018 election, you know, say SLPP, the south of the country, you get only about 42% of the population. Then they below and sit them. But if the SLPP get 40% of the vote in Freetown, that election will pass. Then get that 2018, then get 40% of the votes in Freetown. The unfortunate thing is we also they follow the thing and they Corner don't take all tea, don't pull and accommodate. So we not get no reference again. We shall be the good try for go see. But the SLP been get 40% of the vote in Freetown, but they get I think that 2 or 3 seats they get today. So that's the reason that they make APC been getting majority of the seats now that election. And you also talk about say the Ghana example where you give about where the president they take action for where the opposition.
That's gonna be me other topic.
Yes, it is easy for us in Sierra. So alone now we own politics over the practice. Now politics of destruction. I don't know who side the people because we all see now from 1996 we begin vote to now. What you wrong in? Nothing. Absolute backwardness. It thing just to go beyond. And we opposition talking as alone now for nothing. You talk now your business. They say they're in opposition. That's when they tell them. Because people always say opposition they talk. Opposition don't talk. Even for this dog, they don't talk. They don't listen. Press don't talk. Look, waiting and it tell you, then they explain to you about procedure. The policy you get them or you not get them. If you not get the policy, what's not the procedure? What's not the importance of the procedure? If you not get when you get the policy, you talk about procedure. When you not get the policy, these people are just doing what they want. And salon, where you be opposition, where you talk, they say, because now opposition. They don't see anything. Look the educational system. That guy, Nakambia, he don't talk about this educational system from last year. They still live here now. They listen them. They don't listen them. They more people they know take exam. More people in fact this year worst. Where the guy talk and then they say, well now look, the whole of Southern province, not almost school and they say not 3. The east na 16. We come na Freetown, they say 200 and something schools, na the north na 67 schools. When you talk about that, they say tribalist. Instead of they address the issue of why and I gave about 300 schools in 86, yeah, now only 16 plus 9, 27, na they not sit. They know they address the issue. So always you talk, they say this man opposition. And they know they ever take look the way na Ghana when they go protest, they don't give them water for drink. Then they give them water for drink, then they encourage them for them. They say not terrorist them, shoot them, kill them. Now the kind of democracy this is what we call democracy. Because first of all, we don't get purpose together, a unified purpose. And when you miss that day, you know they go no side. I don't know. Okay, me time don't know. Because I just want to say.
Well, call we back, please. We get other people in the line.
Okay.
Call me back, please.
Okay, sir. Me always the respect time. Thank you.
Yeah, your points then well taken. Thank you so much for always this. Your thoughts then. Thank you. God bless. All right. It look like the calls then they come. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name. You say they call we from, please.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Kabo.
Hello, brother. Thank you so much. You want to make people know that who say they call from, please?
I call from New England.
Okay.
The home of the New England Patriots.
Wonderful.
Football. Yes.
All right. Well, go ahead, please. What's your contribution for tonight, sir?
Yeah, my contribution for tonight. I just want to talk some things them way other callers they don't talk, you know. So then they talk some things them like I say people they don't know the issues them in Sierra Leone. Like one caller with the try for gambling, we say you know one for me them criticize you now the platform all them see them day. all that not true because we they talk and contradict and some things the way they talk now this platform here so. And you can't talk about politics, say Mendeman they vote for Mendeman, Tiniman they vote for Tiniman. Not to say it indeed. Tijankaba in second round, we win. The North them vote for them, they say the Futete. Then get the song where they sing, Tijankaba don't we know who Tete. Tiniman them vote for them, now the North them vote for them massively. And we on them, you know, when they say they try to criticize government, not to the opposition no more way they of course there's the opposition party them but now look na Sierra Leone. The only the opposition party where they na Sierra Leone na the APC. All the other I know they talk. All the other I know they talk, Charles Magai know they talk, the other past that lady na Akisi they come they talk at Femi Claudius School. May God bless her, may God give her more life. Now nobody come and talk. You see? And I get the mind for making come out and say things how they did. The other one, they just said more. Now, this is the problem in Sierra Leone. Imam, they know they come for say the truth. Pastor, they know they come for say the truth. Lawyers, they not get the mind for talk on the issues where they affect the people them. Pastor, then quiz them on their own side, then come and talk. But when it comes to waiting, they unbug the country. They already come for talk. They just they talk for themselves. Now, this is not the problem. Look what's happening at the United States right now. Look what's happening at the United States right now. I'm not going for talk about the United States any day. But right now, I go all over the country in a protest because they not agree to what's they happen now. But this, you know, they happen at Sierra Leone. If you not as them protest for things the way they unbug them, go, Kenema, this and that, they sit down. They say, no, we'll not mix this. So how Sierra Leone go really go before? How them go able hold the government accountable? The judges, the lawyers, the journalists, everybody just said more and sit down. Even the people in their self, they don't put fear upon them so much so that they're not able to do nothing again. Sierra Leone don't paralyze. They're not got nobody for talk again. We on time, we live in this school. 1977, where the president of Robert College, they say, no school, no college. Now the whole country will not go school, will not go college, will strike against the Cassivian, pass and make election by force, 1977. They make election by polls. You see, we're not ready for do that. Never mind, he begin to send it on oppose, but he do what we ask him for do then send them day. But now, nobody not get mind again, no one sacrifice for a company. You see, even during the war, whether I would say we no want them, Johnny Paul, with all the rebel them guns and everything, we would say no. I want them. But now they just centralize number now on APC, now the number now for talk, now the number now let them the blame. So we not get for no. You see? So now that no more I say for make I can say Mr. Kabo.
Okay, well, great point. We definitely don't take a point, and one for Boku, thank you for that. But I go one side away, I go push you small. Yes. But call me back if you disagree with me, yeah?
Okay.
God bless, bro. Thank you.
I'll go do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and we last word that we call say, oh, na APC no more they put pressure on stuff, but APC na the official opposition. So Fambula, let we go now to the main topic, because they almost come to the 2-hour mark. So let we go to the main topic and let we talk about this drug business. And before I talk about the Salone aspects, because the Minister of Justice, the Attorney General, he gave update on the Leijdekkers, the drug lord in that country, we now the foot right now, or the cancer in terms of the drug issue and even the situation where they go on at the country right now. But before I do that, very quickly, I be one for just giving let just finalize, or let I just wrap up the talk about the SLFA election per se. So Fambulem, when I look at this headline, and not supposed for trouble we na Salone, whether you know APC or SLPP, you support. This for give you a chill for let this kind of thing happen at Salone. And waiting at the headline. The headline say, SLFA presidential aide David Turner implicates Babadi Kamara in ordinary Congress attack. The personal assistant, PA, to the president of the Sierra Leone Football Association, David Turner, has revealed to the Sierra Leone that drivers of Babadi Kamara attached. Una get this so. The drivers them attacked him during the SLFA ordinary Congress. That's the election what they talk at the Radisson Blue Hotel at Aberdeen in Freetown. So then quote now this Turner person. I was attacked by both drivers, Baba and Hamid, of Mr. Babadi Kamara, Turner revealed in an exclusive interview. He added that both Baba and Hamid worked with thugs at the Congress who sprayed him. Turner also revealed that he was deliberately targeted by members of Babadi's camp due to his support for the incumbent Thomas Daddy Brimer. Una see? We election now in a salon as simple as this election, Sierra Leone Football Association elections. So it continues to say violence erupted earlier on Saturday during the SLFA Ordinary Congress. Sources close to us indicated that the violence is a result of several disagreements between the two camps over the delegates' list. The list identified the individuals qualified to vote for the president of the Sierra Leone Football Association. Voting is currently taking place at the Congress. The term where they write this this Saturday, but till we own time now, then go down Donham as they make. But during the time where they write this article, voting will take place. So voting is currently taking place at the Congress where relative calm has been restored. However, the SLFA president is absent, reportedly having left the venue due to security concerns. Kamara, the chairman of Bo Rangers Football Club, and Brimer, the current CEO of Wilberforce Strikers, are competing for the presidency of the Sierra Leone Football Association. Both candidates are optimistic about their chances as the election results are expected to be announced later on Saturday. So, fumble them, waiting at all it so. Any salon person for proud of this? Una way they come at we where they talk on behalf of the country. We care about the country in good name. So if Babadi believes say a popular, as they don't do a lot for Bo Rangers and that stadium we get na Bo and stuff like that. We all know say like football. We all know say don't push football go before. But election now about the numbers. The number of people then we elect within you say you go do your policies or you plan for the country in football association. So you don't need for force yourself. Say pauper. So you send thugs them allegedly for go attack the other people. And now the person now the current chairman or the current president of the football association, even decide not to attend because he is scared of his life, the security situation. So now this way me kind of bring we Agbagba Ben Kelfala. So this to me not get connection at all. Where Ben Kelfala, the ACC go arrest this man in terms of allegation of corruption and they not even show corruption about waiting. And because of the entire clubs them, now the Premier League, say they not go play if they not release that man. So that pressure, they decide for release the man. And then he say, oh, because of the election. No, not all because of the election. Now because of the pressure we then put on you. And we're not disgrace. Why you forgo meddle into the situation? Why in the first place, before they had arrest, you not even make the case very clear so you get warranting evidence against them? Why you just make a day or two before the election? That timing they not tell you, and now because it backfire, you say, oh, they release them because of the election. No. So me fumble them. This not the salon where people them feel say for glad for. The Ben Kelfala, the salon, where now they use them. They want possibly the candidate to win a Babadi for be the Sierra Leone, for lead the Salone Football Association, for be the president. So Ben Kelfala infamously now the bulldog where did they send? They send them for go forcefully rig the election of the bar association, the lawyers them. And now sadly, because of time, I go spend time where I go talk about that. For now they follow waiting President Bill don't do. Because you know very well saying they don't form another law association where in the lawyers society where they get plenty lawyers them, and that by itself make the Salone Bar Association not get that teeth where we get before. So what he do? The same controversial policy where they elect quote and unquote as the president. President Bill don't get a promotion. Now it don't make him as a member of the law law council. So me fumble them. When I think about that, and that council they and they advise if law say for example they want for pull a judge, that council they recommend that. And I be done talking before, even because of the constitution talk about saying okay, well, the same way as they remove a high court judge, now the same way therefore remove the auditor general. So, but the constitution saying that particular council day now in suppose for recommend force before the president set up a tribunal. So now this controversial figure, President Biodon Giam, position for be a member of that society day, the law society. The council. So just imagine Fambule. So President Bill it is strategizing himself for put them corrupt element here. Now strategic locations. So where it come for unleash in terror on Salone people them. It don't silence it don't put just like how Trump they mess up so. It puts people in a strategic position where it knows say in the end, it get for go to the Supreme Court. And now we expect saying, then people in the way don't put so, then go get him back. Even when they do the wrong thing. A similar approach President Bill takes so. So we will get for you say, oh well, they go third term. So the people them way, of course, Parliament's not going to team up against them. So the side where the country now have up, where now the court, the Supreme Court. So una see how they influence that as well. So me fumble them, and they hope and pray that President Bill not send that country into another chaos. Because the way it behave so, and beaucoup people they think say, oh well, leading to the election where I talk about the way how they make, way they enact laws them and all that stuff, then they now wait for rigged election. People and say, oh, fear mongering and stuff like that. Not today we end up. And at a similar way. So now then try for suppress the people and we want for declare themselves as candidates for presidency. Say no, SLPP as a presidential flag bearer or whatever it is, for campaign yet. And that's not right. As long as somebody not say anything, now we not say anything we go jeopardize the security of the country. A fundamental constitutional right for all meeting, talk about what you want to do for the country and all that. But I go left and to now, the SLPP folks there. Yeah, the country don't tire of President Bill. Again, it just happens the Salone people do not just know how. Because the legal wisdom, when through Parliament, and Parliament pass a motion for impeachment. But guess what? With all everything that happened, so they're not going to do that. And now the people are waiting for overturn in manipulation tactics. Now them it influence so. They don't pull the Chief Justice will be there, we take power. The one we put there, Babatunde, they don't pull them and shamefully in the Babatunde take another position for go be ambassador. That's shameful. Shameful. Somebody was supposed to uphold the rule of law in a salon. Allow for let them bribe them. So it go vacate in position. That's shameful. Very, very shameful. Then they alone, you as lawyer, suppose for no say then they a conflict of interest. From Chief Justice, then can you go for be ambassador? No, you're not supposed to take that position there at all. Because as a Chief Justice, if now you they resign or you they decide for go on early retirement, because I don't believe say it on 65. If you decide for go on early retirement, it will stop at that. But we not foresee immediately you take a position within the government. Hey, bo, waiting is say, it very clear, say it show conflict of interest. So fumble them again. When I look at this, so if we small elections them, violence, they end up for be the result. If fumble them, we get for concern about 2028, and particularly where the person or the country where we feel say for able for open call them when America. We see Donald Trump, of course, not get for stand up and say no. And then they remember what we tell us say Donald Trump in Kamwan a power, a threat to Africa. Because it go embolden the likes of Mother Bill and plenty other people them we they vow for become dictators them. And of course the one them we don't grip their country, say pauper, now them for rule that country, they whether the people elect them or not. So fumble them. The final topic I want to talk about, and probably I will spend the next 20 minutes or so, or we'll go slightly above. This connection. Attorney General provides update on extradition process for wanted drug trafficker Jos Leijdekkers. I want to give an update on that. But before I give an update on that, fumble them, let we go to Ghana. Because una try first for understand how Ghana they address a situation. So before Aguna, the president of Ghana, in response, fumble them, I want for force, play for now, the opposition, the allegation regarding this drug business in the country. And then let we listen to him, let we watch and listen together. And then I go come back and read for now, waiting now the president of Ghana in response to this allegation. And let we compare that with Salone. And then I go read for now, waiting now the update from the Attorney General. So that way they will get a clear understanding of whose side the two areas them then similar or then different. So Fambulem, let we listen together. I will come right back after this.
On the matter of air med flights and Carvoc Air private jets transporting suspected cocaine and cash. Ladies and gentlemen, on another security matter related to our airspace, the Minority Caucus calls on national security to, as a matter of urgency, make public the content of cargo suspected to be cocaine and cash transported into the country by two suspicious flights, namely Air Med flights NH23AM and Carvoc Air private jets Antonov and 12B, which landed on the tarmac of Kotoka International Airport in March 2025 from Gran Canaria, an island of Spain, and departed to the same Gran Canaria days after their arrival. Reliable intelligence intercepted by the Minority Caucus indicates that on March 20th, 2025, Air Med flight NH23AM, which is an air ambulance, and I must stress, it's an air ambulance designed specifically to carry patients, landed at Kotoka International Airport in Accra, Ghana, and remained in the country for 5 days before departing 1 a.m. on March 25th, 2025, back to Gran Canaria. Our intelligence further posits that no patient was transported by the said Air Med flights, neither to nor from Accra. There is no evidence of medical referral of or patients accompanying or on board the flights on either legs of the flight. We are reliably informed that contrary to the expectation that the Air Med flight would carry patients, the purpose for which it was designed and operates, it rather on this occasion carried suspicious cargo suspected to be cocaine and cash in various United States dollars denominations. In a related development, a private jet Carvoc Air Antonov An 12B also landed at Kotoka International Airport on March 12, 2025 from the same island of Spain, Gran Canaria, and remained in the country for 13 days and departed at 6:40 hours, that is 6:40 a.m. on March 25th, 2025 to Gran Canaria. The very day Air Med flight also departed to Gran Canaria. While it is intriguing that the two suspicious flights would depart to the same location on the same day, even more intriguing is the cargo suspiciously transported by these aircrafts to and from Gran Canaria, an island known for its notoriety in drug trafficking, money laundering, among others. We call on national security to make full disclosure of the content of the cargo carried by these two aircraft into the country, as well as the cargo carried out of the country by the same aircraft to Gran Canaria, consistent with the principle of transparency in our collective quest to fighting drug trafficking and money laundering.
All right, Fambulem, unadoyeri that. So, waiting we get from this. This Now, the headline we come out from the Ghana Business News. And waiting the headline say, Ghana President responds to allegations of drug trafficking made by opposition opposition MP, so member of parliament. Today, I just go read them, but after that, I go read for now directly, waiting the president of Ghana say in response to the conference. And when I read the conference, the member of the opposition, waiting he say, levy the accusation, and waiting he end up for say, he say, he go urge the authorities them were responsible for investigate their allegation here. To some extent, craft way for be emergency, way for lift people them, turn out now they use dandy for traffic cocaine, drugs. They able capture all this. So within the news say, according to the Ghana Business News, today, April 1st, because now April 1st, this didn't happen, at a press conference held by the majority at Parliament House. Una take note of who side they make the conference, who side they hold the conference. Now the Parliament House, and then they supposed to be the People's House, and not just for the opposition. For the ruling party. The member of Parliament for Asin South constituency and former Deputy Minister of Education, Reverend John Nictim Forjo, or forgive me if I pronounce it wrongly, made a call to the relevant security agencies to provide details of a cargo suspected to be cocaine and currency allegedly transported into Ghana from Grand Cameri. According to the MP, Grand Cameri, I just increase some there so I will for see. So Gran Canaria is an island in Spain noted for drug trafficking and money laundering. The MP said two suspicious flights then called the name, here Med Flight N832 AM, an air ambulance apparently, and Kavok Air Private Jet Antonov and 12B landed in Ghana on March 20 and March 12 respectively. Well, if it be the other way. So 12 and 20th respectively. And both departed back to Gran Canaria on March 25th, 2025, allegedly carrying suspicious cargo. So the news don't handle them, but guess what? In our tap deal, similarly, we kind of read waiting the president of Ghana post. The same day, when I look the post in date, the same day where the opposition hold this conference. Now the same day, the president of Ghana post, and waiting he post say, my attention has been drawn to allegations made at a press conference by an honorable member of parliament, Reverend John Nitim Forjo, regarding two suspicious flights arriving at the Kotoka International Airport, suspected to be involved in drug trafficking and money laundering. When see, and I call that member a funny name, I call him honorable member of parliament, and it talks say that don't bring them to your attention. And on the action we take. government takes all allegations seriously, and to ensure a thorough and transparent investigation, in meaning the President John Mahama, have directed all relevant investigative agencies, including the Narcotic Control Commission, where na NACOC, the Police CID, the National Investigations Bureau NIB, and the National Security Coordinator to immediately, underline that word, immediately and fully collaborate with the Honorable Member of Parliament, so it provides all necessary information to investigate the allegations and take all action necessary to expose any drug dealing. Me fumble them. Me fumble them. As Salone people them. This not go be shameful. The same day where somebody levied accusation against a suspicious two suspicious flights, waiting the president of Ghana the very day where they inform him of the press conference. The same day, with immediate effect, it tried for put a modality in place. And he not tap deal. He even asked for like the investigators, the investigative team, they collaborate, they work with the opposition for let them deal with this issue. And what did he finally say? We will maintain zero tolerance for using Ghana as a transit or final destination for drugs or drug trafficking. The NIB, meaning the National Investigations Bureau, made a high-profile bust of drugs last week with a street value of $350 million US dollars. It even got a progress where they be make. They fumble them. Ebo, una where they give excuse. Like somebody attacked me last week where I talk about this drug issue. And the person say, oh, now we the Puel Salone. Now allegation. So allegation, not for make we talk about them that way they. What happened in Ghana? Now allegation. But the president of all people, the president, the Agbagba, and not say, oh, well, let me information minister talk about it, begin the Barudi talk. Or let the minister of justice talk about and begin the Barudi talk. Or the sycophants them. Let them, now on social media and wherever, let them the Barudi talk. No. In the president says, now in post. When I look at me, get check mark for tell una say now the right post that. Now from him. The very day. And it make it clear to the Ghanaian public waiting at the step where it take for make sure say address this. And it not call the opposition saying a witch hunt. It not call the opposition say that they try for give the country bad name. It not call them any of that. Instead, he asked the investigative agency for work with the opposition. Because clearly they must get evidence. So let them use their evidence, then the necessary evidence then. In order for expose any drug dealing with president. Remember, this Ghanaian president, gets no direct link to it. And an allegation. A post on social media for let the entire world know in position where I stand. Zero tolerant. We now, the president under him foot, where is supposed for even from yesterday, sef. Waiting, I mean, yesterday, before the news come on, do if I don't broadcast and tell Salon people them who say stand on this issue. But waiting happen. It quiet. It is sending Sifco fans there now. Where they try for the Barudi talk. So me fumble them as you go correctly guess. Let we read 2 comments them by Ghanaians following the post from the president. And I should say, as non-Ghanaian, you go agree with them people there. Isifu Salifu Kanto. Waiting he say, this is why I voted for you, to protect and defend the territorial integrity of Ghana and safeguard our country for the present and future generations. I wish you well, but please don't lose guard. This is your legacy, presidency. Use it to prove. And you talk more. And talk about in legacy. And waiting the other person say, Party Ajo Jean. This is who we voted for. GDM, meaning John Dramani Mahama. With your prompt response, the system must and have to work. No place for lies and propaganda. The full investigation must commence, and those caught will be duly punished. Salon people are going to say the same thing of the president. Now, for like it go quiet, where international community, international other foreign countries, them they lay allegation against Salon. Say they keep drug posting, drug agbagba, criminal, and it tied to the president in Peking. And then una they play politics, una they play regionalism, una they play tribalism. They downplay the impact. Ghanaians, they're happy for them president. Una go tell me, say una go happy for we own president, where if for them on their foot and not able for address the country, speak of the international community, and instead they still continue for recklessly they fly, where we integrity, the country integrity there on the line. Una tell me, una where they defend the president. Now let's read for una. Waiting now the update from the Minister of Justice, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Waiting at the update where Igi Salon people them. We're not from the President or the Attorney General. The Dabaru with them depa. Let's read them for now. Fumble them. Attorney General provides update on extradition process for wanted drug trafficker Jos Leijdekkers. The Sierra Leonean government has completed its initial review of extradition documents provided by the Dutch government concerning wanted drug trafficker Jos Leijdekkers. Attorney General and Minister of Justice Alpha Sise confirmed the development but remained tight-lipped on the next steps, citing the need for ongoing police investigation updates. Me fumble them. When I see the difference, this case don't take months. And you say you dey provide updates. The updates where you give, now for sure say, oh well, una don't review the extradition documents the way Netherlands sent to una. And I did tap. Waiting on our next step now, you quiet. With this, the president of Ghana, in contrast, waiting he do. Then just na press conference so fambulem. Press conference. It even give people them based on that allegation the next steps. Waiting the authorities them, the security folks them for do. It give the next steps. Then we now, Sierra Leone, this thing we're not today something, no. It don't there for months now, this allegation. And you say, okay, well, I don't see the documents them where the Dutch people and send for let we send this guy back. I don't review them. That's the update. And for let it tell Salon people and now, okay, when I don't review them, waiting on our next step, you quiet. If I continue for read further for now. So waiting is in here. The Dutch government had submitted a file requesting the extradition of Leijdekkers, whom they state has been convicted and sentenced for crimes committed in the Netherlands. Upon receiving the document, Attorney General Cisse had indicated that a decision would follow a thorough review. So the review. In his recent updates, from Buldem, I want to take me time, let Unasef get them very clearly. In his recent updates, Cisse acknowledged the completion of the document review, stating, and this then quote and directly after we don't review the document, the extradition document, what did he say? We have read the document in its entirety, and where we are to step in has not been triggered yet. If I'm bullying, what does this mean? Say, oh well, we don't read all the documents them, and we get side where we get for stepping. But the side where we get for stepping, they don't reach it. So what did he say? In addition to that, we will be triggered after receiving updates from the police investigation. So, then send and go back to the police. At one point, the police, a spokesperson from the police, saying they don't send everything to the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. So now you get the final say. And now in the Attorney General, he say, well, they don't read all the documents them where the Dutch people and send, but now they wait the police investigation. So now see whether they do the Damaro run around. So the police said they don't send everything to the Attorney General for let him make decision. And the Attorney General, they say now, oh, they're not going to make any decision now. They wait for the police investigation. And if I'm bullying, this salon integrity they on the line. This now we country, they mess up so. We beaucoup salon people them. Now this program online don't admit say they don't face serious issues in terms of drug accusation. The way how they search them and all that stuff then they. And yet, with politicians then they play hide and seek with the country in image. And he continued for it say, a point of contention has emerged regarding the identity of the individual in custody. So apparently, Namika say, we get small development now. Yeah. It not be as fast as we expect, but small one. So according to this write-up, now then get somebody now in custody. So now they accept that. So, but here is the other case. While the Dutch government identifies him as Jos Leijdekkers, the Sierra Leonean government, during a recent press conference by the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, identified the suspected drug lord as Umar Sharif. Inspector General of Police William Fayaselu reportedly confirmed that the individual's face matched the name Umar Sharif on Sierra Leonean records. We dey get a small. So now I make this case, Salone people them will not forgive up. So on a member, they be say, oh well, they not get the person in custody, and the Umar Sharif where they identify say na him be there during the term way, then do that New Year's celebration at that church. That person they go by Umar Sharif. So now they say the face and the face of Umar Sharif and the people them way or the person where the Dutch people and suspect, according to now, waiting with the read now, yeah, they say that face the fiber. So the two face they match. Would they get a small fumble them? Now we just be patient. It's just unfortunate that we can't they on the line. So waiting at the additional read up now, yeah. When questioned about this discrepancy, Attorney General Cisse stated, I don't know if the government said the person whom they have is Umar Sharif. Una see something there? Where one side one hang their head or their neck na the line, then the Attorney General come, he says something different. So imagine, first we sort of get something there where according to waiting we read la make them back to la bring them back to now. La read the last paragraph. A point of contention has emerged regarding the identity of the individual in custody. So it means say it in a custody. It in at the handwrite now. While the Dutch government identifies him as Jos Leijdekkers, the Sierra Leonean government, during a recent press conference by the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, identified the suspected drug lord as Umar Sharif. So now on a sort of get within the Inspector General of Police, William Fayaselu, reportedly confirmed that the individual's face matched the name Umar Sharif on Sierra Leonean records. So me fambulem, this not for be something easier now, saying the Umar Sharif na in na the Jos Leijdekkers. But look what in the Attorney General they do now. So meaning that it see within the Information Minister and the Inspector General say it therefore do I go say a spin-off now. Maybe as we can call them, it therefore clean the mess. When questioned by about this discrepancy, Attorney General Cisse stated, and then Kotanaya, I don't know if the government said the person whom they have is Umar Sharif. Just imagine. Una say the Attorney General, the police, now then they investigate the case. And the Inspector General talk say this person, and the Inspector General confirm, say this person, it match Umar Sharif. So how you now they say, oh, you don't know if at all the person will then get the custody or whatever it is, na Umar Sharif. Ebo. Nigerians then they say almost them I say able 3 times. And he continued to say, despite the identity question, Cisse emphasized the government's seriousness in addressing matters of mutual legal assistance and transnational crimes. Not to bogus. How you go say the government committed? Well, a simple case like this, we are not able for inform Sierra Leoneans them waiting will be the next step. And then you say we are committed. He clarifies the legal process under the 1974 Extradition Act, explaining that After the requesting state completes its findings, the evidence for extradition assistance is submitted to Sierra Leone through the Attorney General's office for review. Yes, we don't say that before, so nothing knew about this. And now, Cisse also revealed that he has had a telephone conversation with the Dutch Minister of Justice regarding this matter. He firmly stated that investigations fall under the purview of the police, not the Attorney General's office. He further explained that once the police conclude their investigation, it is the responsibility of the Attorney General to take the papers to court. Ifambulem. So the police no be no say it fall under them. So why then for say they don't send everything to the Attorney General for the next step, for letting take decision? The police don't complete. The police don't do what they for do. Now everything left to the Attorney General. So now the Attorney General, they say, oh, now the police get for deal with it now. And after the police done, then we will see it in the next step. So for plenty of we believe, say, the government, they do all kind thing for buy time. If I'm I sure say, we don't see, based on reasonable conclusion or assessment, you go one for say, we dey lean towards that. See how far they go drag this case. Till probably the guy escape. Who knows? So now the person where then gets now in custody, the Attorney General they begin now for poke doubt. Say not to the right person then gets now in custody. So meaning now, if they say then get somebody now in custody, tendency they say people will not go, they watch the road them or waiting, try for let this guy escape. And then go bring somebody else now we then say now they're not in custody, and he go by Umar Sharif. And then the Dutch people and go say, oh no, not to this person. But the Dutch people are not stupid. So down a game for delay till that guy escape from Sierra Leone. It's just sad. It's really, really sad, my brothers and sisters. Before I conclude, let I just read additional comments then. You know, when you take waiting at the steps where the president of Ghana they take for allegation, and this now within days. In fact, now less than 24 hours where did the allegation come on do? Less than 24 hours. The same day. A day on top of it. It send people them. And in all it happened. Again, if na be Ghana, that lady we come out Netherlands, we say it try for go fend Usai Jos Leijdekkers. In no side. Me fumble them. This kind of approach where John Mahama do or it take. President Biafra don't take similar approach. Say, okay, well, somebody say in no side Jos Leijdekkers. Police, military, or all security personnel gonna give this lady maximum protection and let a lead we usai this Jos Leijdekkers. That enough for be simple. And if the lady, the person where then give a tip, he go, he sees a different person, then enough for be don't help the country where somebody fly all the way from the Netherlands. Now in now for be this for they promote or they cleanse salon image now and say no, the person will not be thinking Jos Leijdekkers, don't go see him. Not to Jos Leijdekkers. Then enough for be don't put this case to rest. But no, what did they do? According to the lady, a whole truck of of security personnel, both police and military, then go stop the lady from going outside if or go, where according to Ram, now outside they say Jos Leijdekkers. So we do the opposite. Block the lady and then accuse them of espionage. If I'm una say house alone, we president and in cabal and so terrible. So una tell me, President Bio, a fit for purpose, given the two different story them or the two different approach of how the president of Ghana handle the drug allegation versus how we president they handle the drug allegation. And look how they handle the one at Guinea. The allegation at Liberia, we not hear much at all, other than waiting the Liberians they say. So me fumble them, according to Claudius, thank you so much. Say that Silla man is evil to that country. Wickedness and greed, dishonesty. Thank you so much for your comment. And let we continue for take additional read additional comments them. And so Claudius continues for say, why you think he lost his position? Because he never did well. He did na in own road. And Matilda Akoma, thank you very much for where you join we. And Samba say even Obama, I don't know waiting. I know say I don't miss many of the comments them. And say, some callers challenge question. Well, anyway, Abubakar Kalon, thank you very much. Say Mada don't have a British citizen passport. Well, thank you for that clarification. Like I say, if me not openly tell people and say I get Canadian citizenship, how people ain't gonna know? So the opposition now then need for challenge somebody in eligibility. So my brother again, I don't know, but anyways, I don't want for spend too much time for talk about that nonsense day. Sierra Leoneans would rather justify their mistakes instead of acknowledging them. I agree 100% with brother Peter Dowder. Thank you very much. Let me respond to you, Salon First. Salon First, you want to become a nuisance on this platform, really. Educated Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, are only interested in damaging their country rather than developing it. I agree with you there as well. So Salon First say he won't pick up for me to respond to you cowardly response to me while I'm not on the phone. Salon First, I think we go block you now this platform because you clearly don't become a nuisance. If you want to run for president, not on me you they come for sure say you capable. Where me clearly you don't show time and time again, and people that don't sort of comment on this say so far wait till you don't exhibit, you not show competence for even lead a club, a social club, let alone the county. So now they call me coward. Well, me fumble them. This platform, now me open the platform. Now me they pay for the phone calls them. Well, now they ask people them for contribute anything. And are so generous more than plenty. Maybe I will say almost all the platform them on social media for give people up to 3 minutes for call. So again, this a democracy, right? Yes. And Facebook and YouTube are free for open platform. So brother, open your own platform. And again, you point the whole way you they make. You just they kind of derail the topic. You they derail the program. They become nuisance. Well, me not really, to be honest. I don't think you so intelligent enough where they claim. Because the way where you they give your arguments them flawed. Anyways, let's not waste time on you. I think you now another person way again, people are not gonna agree with me. Where we they get a chance, it go exceed the 3 minutes, and all that time they are not able to say anything where me and you to think say go push the country go before. So you they challenge me about okay, well, waiting a mother bill in status and stuff like that. Whose relevance than they get in terms of this topic? It don't be president. So what do you they say now? Because mother bill in a own way, it cheats the system. Let we agree, say it gets dual citizenship. We clearly not supposed for qualify. So where it cheats the system, it become president. So that means for me, for advocate that saying, oh, because Mother Bill succeed for cheat the system, so myself are for qualify, even though where the constitution say I not qualify as a dual citizen, and you they advocate for be president, where you know even be nobody yet. Na salon where you go say prominent, and yet you don't talk na this platform saying dictatorship na the best approach for Salone. You don't talk so many things. You don't even at one point saying you condemn Salone lady them where they married to foreign nationals there. And then you want to be president in that country there where you know even near prominence yet. You don't begin show say you go be a terrible leader if at all you get that opportunity there. For go as far as intervene like suppress people and choice for the possibility they marry to, saying Salone ladies then for married only to Sierra Leoneans there. But my brother, I don't think you even deserve the time why they give you so. So yes, I'm going to end up for block you on this platform because we want for sanitize we platform in a way that not only for disagree with me, but for let you be meaningful to the conversation we they give. People who don't disagree with me, and me say don't disagree with people them, but when I know clearly say me they make me point. Not to for just accept any kind of rubbish. We like you nonsense. We like you they come and preoccupy with platform. No, you're not deserving of the time where they give you this platform at all. But again, thank you for we in the years you don't join we, but you not distraction, and you now one of the people that will say disgrace to that country day. So Fambulemle, I continue with the wrap up on our comments them. And I know saying that you they use this this name Albert saying Ghana is not Sierra Leone and can never be Sierra Leone. Anyway, I will waste time on you. So, but Robert Kagbo say, "Oh, Mr. Kagbo, Umar Sharif is heavily guarded. Alimami Bangura, former ambassador to Guinea, is heavily protected by police." Thank you for that information, Day. And you continue to say the Attorney General and the police are playing ping pong ball with the Sierra Leoneans and the world. 100% I agree with you, my brother. That's the sad part of it. That's very, very sad. That but again, when you look, maybe they're able for succeed for full Sierra Leoneans them. Because Salone now we so emphasize on party, tribe, region. But the international community, no, they're not going to fool them because they're interested in this person. So then go make sure say them continue to put pressure, and at that way they see so. we now three different approach. I mean, three different information, conflicting information. We, the Minister of Information, Giwi, and then the Inspector General, Giwi, and now the Attorney General, Degi. So now that way they then go get for mix up themselves. But the bottom line is, as I conclude, now you fumble them. President Bill, it don't fail we. In addition to the economic challenges where the country they face, this drug saga, it don't tell we say you're not capable for run that country they, for clean that country they image. So all waiting they talk about fly for regain salon image and stuff. What in Englishman called facade. I just lie. But we all know say clearly President Bill not to the person that way we will clean the image. In fact, if you want to ask me how for describe now a mess to that country day, now a disgrace to that country day. I don't see any reason why people then think say President Bill go move that country day forward in terms of development. So it gets beaucoup PhD people them and I know get no grudge against them, but what's them good for the most part. And for right projects them. And that make them target the international community. Not to for improve the lives and well-being of the people them who know. Na salo know. Now for write them fancy project and make within then call as cosmetic development and tell people and say, oh, now this would improve on and stuff like that. So then they kind of indicate why in focus now on the international community, not on Sierra Leone, but the international community. So you could continue for enriching yourself. And I go encourage you now for now go back and listen to in program. I mean, in interview we do on BBC, where it talk about, where it criticize the likes of Stiasa, saying after them be president or them be head of state, them be in a destitute situation. But in not be like that. When I go back and listen, I go find time where I go just cut that part there. It make it clear. Now we just deaf. It make it clear. Say they can't for can the egg. And in the position of power, now for the egg. I the paraphrase. But I go cut that part there until I for play them. So I want to tell you boku thank you. We wanna join with tonight and let God bless you now with our family. Let God bless the VOS, all the VOS presenters them for the time where we they take for share we only little knowledge, we 2 cents, as thank you say. So I want to say boku thank you to una all and let God bless you now with our family and the extended family members them. We all every week when they come on VOS for talk about country. And for see how we will push we country go before. I want for say boku thank you to now all. And by God's grace, as I say, next Saturday, I go sitting back for Miss Matilda until they come back sometime in May. By God's grace, after the election, and we go on sort of get the busy time behind them, hopefully. And I will rejoin we. But for right now, I want to say plenty thank you. And as I can always say, them politicians here, let we not swear them. Because if we swear them, guess what? It reflect on the country. Because now them, they enact the laws. Now them, they pass law now the country. And then policies, then they now then get for determine how me and you too, within a salon, go live life. Because now then they put law. And if they put law, you go against that law, whether it be fair or unfair, when you go against that law, it bet you. So now that make we need for pray, let God direct them at the righteous path. Let God direct them at the right path to development of that country. Let God change their mind from the selfish nature to a path of development that our country there. So above all, the one and only country where me and you to cherish, what we call Salone. Let God bless that country there, because again, we don't get any two country, and that one country there we get. So as a result, we need for cherish them. So until next Saturday, we are going to join on our back. Now this program, we go be Salone Issues, another episode of the Salone Issues show. I go encourage you now for learn tune in tomorrow. Mr. Jamboria, Mr. Shilon, Mr. Mengot, and Mr. Jamboria then show we in a social media review. So they are on a tune in 3:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that will be 7:00 Salone time. On a tune in, or maybe because of the shift, then will likely start 4:00. We on time now, yeah, and that will be 8:00 Salone time. So for now, then they keep to Salone time. We go always be 8:00. So it will be 4:00 we on time now, yeah, and then 8:00 Salone time. So now tune in, and by God's grace, so now go enjoy as always the program we then get. So until Thursday, we will come with another episode of Politics and Economics. Me, na Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say, let God bless you all. And for me to una tata.
Die, push on down the hill, now them body just they try. So foot at them body they and now they just they cry. Now we put that the foot so they swell now why? I don't know if now the chemical or what's in then they put. Best now for avoid them, nothing but the suit. Other food and they for it, come up be young kush. We say bring this message so you do work for you.
Every day we they lost it man their life because of kush, yeah. Papa government, NGOs not come so we hate, yeah. The way they import kush, you know like Salone, no. Now we value we like Dr. Isaac was
say that's a kush. Me brother don't want before you time. Say that's a kush.